Well, I just came out of the building. I can't take much more. The burning continues. I did what I could to call the fire department, to call the police, to call the landlord, to talk to the maintenance person. This is what's going on here. I have to stand out here and cool off because it's on fire in there, and then be told that I'm the one that's incompetent, I'm the one that has problems. So this is what's going on here. 11 o'clock at night, I have called repeatedly, and people can't do their job. This is what you have here. Now I start to be fine. I'm not being tortured. I'm out on the street. I'm walking. I'm getting air. And I'm not on fire. This continues. This is what you have to do. You rent an apartment. You'd like to be safe. You'd like to sleep and do what you're supposed to do as a human being. And this is what we have here. We have people laughing and joking about torturing people in apartments while California is burning. We've had red flag warnings all summer into the fall, or burning bans into the fall. The repeated problems with the furnace, and this is what's going on here. Now I start to feel fine. I'm cooling off. And so you start to have anxiety. And it's just to make you look like you're crazy. Oh yeah, look, she's crazy. This is what you like to do at 11 o'clock at night. Walk the street because they can't do their job. Because we can't have safe, decent housing. You're supposed to be outside. Look, what's the point? So you take a homeless person or a person fleeing domestic violence. These judges make you homeless deliberately, and this is the result. This is what goes on. I had property. I had a home. I worked my whole life to have a home, have property, be safe, so I could be in my own home. With the whole thing with having a home, being safe. I said that to my ex-husband every single day, every time we talked about it. When I first got married, when they think it's so funny, heat sensitivity. Well, how do you think a person gets that? How do you think they get that? They get it because the same kind of torture went on when I was a kid. My mother's boyfriends loved doing this with the heater. Oh, the heater doesn't work. I'll tell you something. If it wasn't this cold out here, it'd be kind of pleasant. Yes, I can breathe. I'm not being tortured. Did the same kind of thing. My mother's boy, the heater does. You know how he died? This is life. He was working on the heater system at Bo Judd Knitting Mills. It's a mill. He was going up and down on the scaffolds. All those years, I guess, of torturing me finally caught up with him. He chain smoked, had rotten teeth, didn't take care of himself, didn't bathe. Well, he died at 50 years old. She didn't care. Oh, he's dead. Fred is dead, she says. I'm like, oh, well, he was supposed to be a father figure. Yep, this is the problem when we have people, men, pretending to be father figures. If you're, none more of this pretending. He had lost custody of 4 children, we're on the corner of State and Henry Johnson Boulevard. He moves in with my mother. Oh yeah, okay. You lose custody of 4 children, go have 4 other ones. You should adopt them legally, then you should take some, consideration for them. No, he moves in with us and he proceeds to do the same thing with us. Yep, same thing, abusive. Now, he wasn't the type of man to hit you, although he did in the beginning. I was starting to get a little older then. My little sister, I think, got the worst of it. Yep. So, sorry about the video quality. Yeah. So he proceeds to play these games with the heating. He's another one. Always tinkering, always fixing things, but nothing ever gets repaired. Nothing ever, pans out. He does all these projects, does all this stuff, always into his hobbies. He had all these hobbies, but he never was good at anything. He started all this stuff, but he was too busy sitting with his boyfriends, I guess, sitting around and coming up ways to torment us. He's telling people, oh, yeah, she's got problems because she wants a little heat upstairs. He redid the attic room. The heat never worked. It was freezing cold. I go to bed with all these layerings on, Well, I'm coming up on 5. I'm over my limit, but yeah. So we'll head back. I'm I have anxiety, but I'm cooled off. I'm not being tortured, and I'm out here, and I don't know, it's freezing out here. It's like 2-degree weather, but this is what we have here. The heat pours out in the hallway, but you have the chemical smells, so you feel like you're being drugged. People saying, oh, it's meth, it's this and that. No, it's other stuff. I'm not a fucking idiot. Excuse my language. I was a landlord 20 years. We didn't torture people. We didn't, you made an honest living, being decent, providing homes for people. My apartments, $600. That could go for $2,000 right now. And considering what's going on here, dear God that people have to go through this kind of hell to have housing. I mean, what are we doing to people? No, we're just torturing them now. I'm sorry if I rambled on. I apologize. I'm ashamed. I'm tired. I'm tired of speaking out. So are a lot of other people. A lot of people are out in the trenches doing the same kind of work because we just can't believe that people work together to do this kind of horrible things to people. Everybody's so living the dream here that this can go on in your all neighborhood, and they all act like they're so high end. There ain't anybody here all that high end. I was here 40 years ago, and they all thought they were something. And look now, torturing a woman alone who never did anything, who made her way. Yeah, they're all so high end here. It's a dump. It's a fucking dump here, excuse my language, that you could do this to people, that you could treat people this way, that you could set up these places deliberately. And I'm not the first one. People are experiencing this, and they're gonna get what's coming to them. There's supposedly a person in here that has mental health issues, he said, but we're not making fun of them, are we? So we'll try again. Be safe out there, guys. This is what's going on here. It's absolutely repugnant.